Hey everyone, it's Ian. I want to show off our new Zappli application, which you'll be able to use for your online classrooms and honestly even your offline classrooms. It's a pretty, let's say, basic application, but something really useful for teachers. I could go into every little detail about how it works, but I think it'll be easier if I show you some examples with some of the resources that we have at ESL Expertz. So the first thing I want to show you is what the application looks like. It's called Zappli. And this is what it looks like. So on the board, let's call it, is where your images are going to show up. And over here are your little tools. And there's only a couple of tools. Number one is, this is where we're going to look for our images. And it'll know exactly in which folder you have images. And if you know exactly where all of your resources are, it's really easy. Okay? But if you don't, then it can be a little bit more difficult. Over here is how many images you're going to want to show off or to display at one time. And then this is going to show you exactly what tool, what's going to happen when you click on each image. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. There are two ways to show your, there are two ways that you can organize yourself or organize your images. You could be organized, an organized teacher, and know exactly where your resources are on your computer. So for example here, this is not how it usually looks, but for example here, I know exactly where my activity is. It's in the ESLX folder, it's in the Where's the Sheep folder, and it's under this folder, Cards. So I know that. Now let's say your resources are all over the place and it's really difficult. The easiest way to do this is to go to your desktop and make a new folder. Let's say this, we'll call it the Sheep game. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of my pictures, or even just the folder, and I'm gonna copy and paste them. Don't move them because then you're gonna lose track of where all of your stuff is. So I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna copy, and it's all the same in Microsoft, of course. And then I'm going to paste my 21 items. Great, so now I have two folders somewhere in my computer where I have my sheep pictures. So let's go ahead now. You always want to make sure that you have everything organized before you open the Zappli, because it needs to know where everything is first. So I'm going to open that up. Here we go. And now I'm going to go and look for them. So like I said, we can either go to ESLX, Where's the Sheep, Cards, click on that, and it's going to show up it's going to display all of the images from that folder. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is we go to the desktop and we go to the Sheep game, and you can see it's green, which means that it is a folder with images in it. We click on that and then we go ahead and click play. So here I already set that I'm going to have 6. Okay. And let's say I want to highlight. So we've got all of these images up and I want my students to tell me this one. So whoever tells me where's the sheep first wins the point. Okay, that's one way we could do it. Let's say we want to hide when we do it. So now what we want to do is, rapid fire. Start blurting out where the sheep is in each box. So we can start with the top one. Okay, guys, tell me this one. And they tell me, oh, the sheep is under the cylinder, which is under the cube. Great. And you keep going. It's to the left of the cylinder is left of the cube. Boom. And so on and so forth. Or maybe let's say we want to do even something harder. Let's do 12. I'm going to press play. And then we can replace them. And then you could just do it over and over and over again. So da-da-da, bum-bum, bum-bum, like this. So, like I said, it's a basic tool in the sense that it is something that's going to take your images that you have, it's going to display them in a certain way, and you have some basic tools to work with. So it's really going to be up to you as the teacher to come up with some interesting activities, but also we're going to give you a lot of great ideas with some of the resources that we have, and also with just some other ideas. So maybe not resources that we have, but maybe resources that you already have, or resources on Google. It's going to be great. So this is like the most simple version, and stay tuned for a few more videos coming out that's going to show you some more interesting things that you can do with it. Thanks for now. Bye-bye.